Hi guys, welcome back to another live video. So I have just uploaded a video on my YouTube channel teaching you how to make this square because I felt like it's a beautiful one that transitions from a circle into a square. And so many people may wish to make this particular square, not necessarily for the project that I'm going to use it for, but rather explore with it for their own personal preferred projects. So that's why I've put out a tutorial first of this particular granny square, and then later on we shall make a beautiful piece out of this. This is going to take me a while because it involves so many granny squares put together in order to create this particular project that I am working on. I'm not going to reveal what it is, but you will be seeing it later on my channel when I upload. So make sure you're subscribed and your notifications are turned on. So right now it's just behind the scenes, putting two and two together, just playing around with color. For me, my granny square will be the same exact color combination. That's why you're seeing the colors of the different squares are the same, but you can choose to play around with colors, and then you can also choose another whole color palette for yourself. You can do the green, maybe a yellow, a red, in order to get more colorful granny squares. But for me, I'm using three colors, and these colors are repeated as we go along in order to create this beautiful granny square. Let me put these away and I just show you what mine looks like. This is what I ended up with, and it's the one that I've taught on my YouTube channel. So if you would like to learn how to make this particular square, the tutorial is on the channel already. So make sure you go and check it out. So let me see this, 1, 2, and then 3. This one is not yet finished, so I am still going on to add 2 more colors, and then I start on this one as well, and then also finish up this one. So I've already done several of them. As you can see here, I have them attached with granny squares, and look how our project is going to look like. This is the color palette for my next project, and I am excited because I can't wait to show you the finished piece. I've already assembled everything with stitch markers and then put everything together, and everything looks so good, but I'll be revealing the finished piece later on. So stay tuned for the full tutorial. I'm going to just work a few more rounds before I get out of this place because you know me, when it comes to granny squares, it's not something that I have a lot of patience with. So I am just working my final granny squares. I believe I still have about 3 granny squares in order to finish the whole project. So I just need 3 more granny squares and I'll be done with the granny squares that I need, and then I'll assemble each and everything, and the tutorial will be out for you guys to try it out. So thanks for all the love and support that you have given to my boho inferno crochet dress. I was able to try out this dress on body in the blue shades, and it came out so cute. I'll be sharing some images on my Instagram or YouTube, I don't know. I'll just find time and share some of those images with you guys. So she's also my favorite. I can't figure out how to reply your comment, lol. Oh, hi everyone who has just joined. We are making this beautiful granny square that I have just uploaded on my YouTube channel. So if you would like to make the same exact as mine, just go, the tutorial is already up for you guys on the YouTube channel, and you can try it out. It looks really beautiful. choose your colors wisely, because this really determines whether your piece will be outstanding or not. I hope mine will be outstanding. What do you think? Oh, you too fast? No, this is not a tutorial, my dear. It is just a behind the scenes. I'm just rushing through just a few squares that I need to finish up my project. If you want to learn the square, it's on the channel already. You can go and try it out. I was actually making the butterfly top right now and got the notification. She was live. Oh, thank you so much for joining the live. Okay, let's see what we have. You can see how the colors look so beautiful. Just a change of color makes a whole big difference. As you can see here, this looks very bright, but the moment you place the darker color, it changes the whole rhythm. Someone is saying, do you go live often? Yes, I do. I do. I don't know how you choose colors. I really suck at choosing colors. I need someone to come out with a color tool or something low. I need help. Oh, when it comes to colors, I just see what's. Pinterest is a good place to start. You can go and try to see what other people are using, and then maybe you can just change it a little bit. You do a little swatch so that you can see whether that will work for you, and then yeah, you try to experiment, not necessarily copying each and everything from scratch, but you can try out different color combinations. So someone is saying the black does give it dimension. This is actually a coffee brown. For this project, I am using shades of brown. I am using a nude brown, a coffee brown, and a golden brown. So this may appear black, but it is a deep, it's very, very deep coffee brown. But it will appear, I think, black in the images because of how dark it is. But that's okay, that's fine. But the actual color is a coffee brown. I am using shades of brown for this one. There's a nude brown color that I missed on this palette. That was intentional because I was trying to choose either this color, this nude, or there's that other nude brown color. I don't know if I have it here. I don't think I do, but it's a bit darker than this. So the fact that I still had the coffee brown color, I felt like the other one will be a little bit dull. It would have made the project a bit dull. So when you see these pieces closer to each other like this, I think this is a beautiful palette. It is the golden brown that kind of pops, but then it's also cooled down by the nude brown, and then the coffee brown kind of just makes everything solid. So yeah, that's what I considered while trying to decide which colors to use for these granny squares. I've checked out many of your dress designs and everyone loves them. Thank you so much, Kelly. Hi, Sheila, my mom, and I love your videos. I'm glad I could make it to your first live. Oh, hi. Thanks for the tutorials. I hope you're well. Many blessings. Thank you so much. I don't know how to pronounce your name, sadly, but I hope you're well. And I hope you're having a beautiful Monday. Mine is a bit slow, but after seeing how everything is looking like here, I feel like, yeah, I think it's a better Monday. I'm usually lazy on Mondays. I usually don't do much, but this project has given me some sort of momentum. I think it's going to be a good week. We shall be getting, I think, 2 tutorials this week. I don't want to promise anything. I will just do what I can do for the week. And I hope you guys will love my upcoming projects. So let me just go back to finishing up my granny squares. And yeah, Thanks for taking your time to share the tutorials. You're welcome, Daisy. Hi, really. I hope you read my comments. I'm a 9-year-old and I can crochet. I crochet dresses to sell them. Sell it for 40 and I save my money. Hi, Annette. Hi. I hope everyone can say hi to Annette. She's saying she's a 9-year-old crochet artist. That's really young. I'm glad you've started young. I wish I had started earlier, but yeah. I'm off to work, so I can actually catch the live. Hi, bye Raquel. Raquel, I think. Have a good day. Monday is my Friday. It's my first day off, so I don't do much either. So watching from Jamaica, love your work. You are blessed. Love this that you're doing. Thank you so much. You're talented. Love watching you create. Thank you so much, Jean. Uh, Honestly, I have learned a lot from you. Much love from Nigeria. Hi, Afusat. I hope I've pronounced that well. Hi. So I'm just finishing up this last granny square and then I can go to the compound and just take my time finishing up the last two because I just need some fresh air. I just want to step away from my work table and just go to the compound and finish up just 2 more squares and I'll be done. Okay, I love your job. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's my full-time job, by the way, for those who don't know. So yeah, I give it my all. My entire effort is put into this job of mine. Hi, I'm good. How are you? So I've decided to use a double strand for this project because I just want a thick feel. But if you want to use a single strand, I will be giving instructions for that as well. This is more like a project for measurement, so you can use your single strand. Of course, you'll be able to, you'll end up making more rounds if you're using a single strand. Oh dear, she's using her mom's phone to watch. That's so good. Um, oh, I'm using, this is seagull. We have seagull in my country and it is fingering weight yarn. So that's what I'm using right now. I love your job. Thank you so much. Oh, so you can see the difference that placing a different color makes on the squares. Before, the project was light and bright, and then the moment we put the coffee brown color, everything changes to a dark tone. So you can see the difference here. It's still a bright piece and then becomes very defined, like it becomes very solid. Ah, you inspire me. I'm planning on starting a business too. Any tips? The biggest tip I would give for a person who is starting out, who doesn't even know what to make but is interested in starting a crochet business, is to try out several things for the start. Don't be very stuck on one thing. You can try out several things and then you zero down later on. You can try out the hats, because you don't know what your crowd wants. My crowd is not your crowd. I may say I love wearables and wearables make money for me, and then for you, It could be bags and hats and everything. So don't zero down at the beginning. That's my biggest advice. Yarns are very expensive in my country. Oh, sorry about that. Which country is that? Which country are you coming from? Yeah, I was talking to another person from the USA, and she was telling me yarns are very expensive, but for her, she had preferred to use Red Hat. I had I think a fan from the USA, and she was able to send me Red Hat. And I don't think I loved it. This is not a yarn for wearables, so I don't advise Red Hat for wearables. I would go for maybe paint box cotton decay because you guys have it that side. I've tried it before and it gave me perfect results. Then there's a yarn called Boroko. That's a cotton yarn I would definitely recommend. Yeah, actually, another person is saying Red Hat is very rough. I was privileged to try it out because when I was starting out, so many people were using it. That was around lockdown period, 2020, and so many people were. I thought that was the in thing, using Red Hat, and one person from the USA sent me a sample of Red Hat and I tried it out. I was like, oh my God, this is yarn for sweaters, warmers, something like that. Blankets, maybe, but not wearables. So, yeah, it feels so, so thick. And the fact that it also recommends more like 5 millimeter crochet hook. No, I don't think that's something I would have gone for. So, let me see. Yeah, another square finished because I've been ranting on the channel, and you can see this. If you have something to do while crocheting these granny squares, I would advise maybe you watch a movie, you catch something, you get a series, and yeah. Soft on your. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I'd advise you do something while working these granny squares. Somehow, time will pass by and you will actually finish these projects without even noticing that you're done. Yeah, Red Hat has amazing colors. If you're to notice, acrylic yarns have amazing colors. But there are cotton yarns that have amazing colors too. Um, I like using I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby here in the States. It's very soft. There you go. Another recommendation from Raquel. You could try I love this yarn. I wish I could access that so that I try it out for my next project. But yeah, I'm not in the US, but I have seen that yarn being mentioned somewhere. And I hope to get it someday. I'm going to do some research about it and maybe I can reach out to the company and try it out for some of my projects. I still have a lot to come, but yeah, I'll decide what yarn to use. So, so many beautiful colors. I'll check it out in my free time. I'll check it out and reach out to them and see if they can send me some. I hope they do, because some of those companies, once I reach out to them, somehow they can't ship to my country. But if they do, I'll make sure I purchase some. Another round done. Oh, yes. All right. Another one done. So another tip that I want to give for the people who are going to try out this project that we don't know yet, you will work in threes. As you can see, I'm done with 3 squares right now. Now I go on to the next 3 and onto the next 3. Somehow, it helps you kind of not burn out or get irritated with projects. Personally, I work in threes. So I do like the first round, 3 of them, and then go on to the second round and then the third round, like that. Before I know it, I have 3 squares finished. And then I get the next 3, so that I don't feel like I'm working this round again and again and it's too long for me. That's just a tip. I don't know if you guys want to buy it or if you could try it out and let me know in the comments if it helps out. But yeah, that's what I do personally. So I think let me just get off this live, and I hope to see you soon when we are making a full project out of our beautiful granny squares. Thanks for joining me for this live, and I will see you in the next project. Thanks for watching. Bye.